Now, I'm going to tell you about this problem solutions. Here, see, a man push a wall and fails to displace it. Then, work done by him is a positive, work done by him is negative, no work is done by him, or all of the above. A man pushing the wall and fails to displace it, no displacement then. If there is no displacement, so no work done by him positive, not possible. This is possible when body or wall moves in the direction of force applied. Wall is not moving. And work done by him is negative, means if wall moves opposite to the force applying, then work done be negative. Actually, the wall is not moving at all. So, no negative. No work done by him. This is correct because displacement is 0. Work done is equal to force into displacement. When displacement is 0, force into 0 becomes 0. So, no work is done by him. And all of the above is completely wrong. So, answer is C. Now, a particle is acted upon by a force of constant magnitude, which is always perpendicular to the velocity of the particle. A particle is acted upon by a force. Suppose a particle is here, force is acting on it with a constant magnitude, which is always perpendicular to the velocity of the particle. If particle is moving in this way, then a force is acting in this way. The velocity of the particle, the motion of the particle takes place in a plane, so it follows that. Its velocity is a constant, its acceleration is a constant, its kinetic energy is constant. It moves in circular path. So it moves in circular path, first is correct. Constant force acting perpendicular for the velocity of the particle, and particle moves along the circular path. When constant force is acting, this is a constant force. Body is moving in this way, force is acting in this way. Along the circular path, body moves then circular path. And centripetal force Fc is equal to 2 mv square by r, or twice, this is an integer, mv square by r. So, Fc is a constant as radius r is constant. So, AB is wrong and CD are correct. It is kinetic energy is a constant and it moves in circular path. Both are correct. And third one, if velocity acceleration of a particle changes continuously, velocity also changing, acceleration also changing, no work is done by the force on an object. If when the force is always perpendicular to its velocity. First one is correct. And the force always perpendicular to the acceleration. Force and acceleration both should be in the same direction. So it's not possible. The object is a stationary but point of application of force moves in object. So object is stationary. Suppose this is the body, this is the point. So force is acting like this. Body is moving in this way. So body is there only. Point of application is moving. So A and C are correct. The object moves in such a way that point of application of force remain fixed. It is not possible. So A and C are correct. No work done by a force when it acts perpendicularly to displacement or rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is velocity. So perpendicular to its velocity, perpendicular to its displacement. So force is acting in this way, body moving in this way. In between them is 90 degree. When 90 degree is there, then the cos 90 will be 0. So this will happen in a circular motion. Work done is equal to force into S for displacement cos theta. So work done is equal to Fs cos 90. So work done is equal to cos 90 0. So F into S 0. So total work done will be 0. So answer A is A and C also correct. Assertion: no work is done by the centripetal force along acting on a body moving along the circumference of circle. So body is moving along the circumference of circle. So no work done by the centripetal force. We call centripetal force acting on the radius. At any constant instant, the motion of the body is along the tangential to the circle, whereas centripetal force is along the radius vector towards the center of the circle. That is, body is moving in this way, force is acting in this way. So between them is 90, so work done be 0. So here both A and B are true and R is the correct explanation of A, and both A and R are true and R is the not correct explanation of A. C is A is true but R is false, and A is false, R is true. Which one is correct? If particle moves along the circumference of the circle, the work done by the centripetal force is 0, because the force and the tangential centripetal force and the tangential motion of the body are perpendicular to each other. So correct option is A. When a person is walking horizontally with a suitcase on his head, no work done by him against the gravitational force. This is also correct. So gravitational force on the suitcase acting vertically downward and a motion in the horizontal direction, hence perpendicular to each other. So dot product becomes 0. So both A and R are true. A and R are true, and R is the correct expression of A. And both A and R are true, and R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false. A is false, but R is true. Which one is correct? So person walking horizontally. So in this way, person is walking with a suitcase on his head. Suitcase is on his head. The force acting downward. Person is not lifting suitcase. He is not lifting. It is just on his head. So no work done by him against the gravitational force. So option is A. The work done by a centripetal force, what happens? Centripetal force is always acting perpendicular, the radius vector increases by decreasing the radius of circle, decreases by increasing the radius of circle, or increases by increasing the mass of the body, it always 0. So the work done by the centripetal force always 0. Hence, force and displacement are perpendicular to each other. So theta is 90. So work done is 0. Or the magnitude of centripetal force is constant at any point on the circular path. It may increase or decrease by radius of circle and mass does not change. It is independent of radius and the mass. When the force applied and the displacement of the body are inclined at 90 degree with each other, the work done is, so 90 degree means 0, infinitive, maximum, 0, unity. 0. Work done is equal to force into S cos theta, Fs cos theta, Fs cos 90, cos 90 0, so Fs 0, so total 0. The work done by a force on a body does not depend upon. It does not depend upon the mass of the body, displacement of the body, initial velocity of the body, the angle between the force vector and displacement of the body. So, force, work done is equal to force into displacement. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So, it depends on mass. So, displacement, work done is equal to force into displacement. So, depend on displacement. So, its initial velocity, no. The angle between the force and force vector, displacement vector, Fs cos theta. So, depending on theta. So, work done depend on force means mass and displacement and angle. So, work done does not depend on initial velocity. So, option is C. A body is moved through a distance of 3 meters in the following different ways. In which case the maximum work done? How it is moving? When pushed over an inclined plane, when lifted vertically upward, when pushed over some smooth surface, when pushed on the plane horizontal surface. So when lifted vertically upward, the work done by the lifting force is maximum, because lifted force and displacement are in the same direction. So Fs cos theta, theta is 0, so theta theta is 0, so cos 0 is equal to 1, so it is F into S work done. So it is not becoming any fraction, so complete. So A and C are wrong. What is A? When pushed over inclined plane is wrong. When lifted vertically, when pushed over smooth roller, roller means friction decreases, so it is also wrong. When pushed on the plane, so plane means here body is moving, so displacement this way, force is this way. Here displacement this way, force is this way. In both cases, work done is maximum. A body is moving a distance of 3 meters in the following different ways. The work done is minimum when pushed over inclined plane, pushed over the smooth rollers, lifted vertically upward, pushed in a plane horizontally. So pushed over smooth rollers. This work done is minimum. Work done is minimum because minimum force is required when body is moved through a distance of 3 meters. Friction decreased maximum by arranging rollers which acts as a ball bearing. So option is B here.